Here is a 3-5-minute narration script for a YouTube video on the student loan debt crisis. The U.S. government just gave $1 trillion stimulus check to itself, while millions of students are drowning in debt. We're living in a world where going to college has become a recipe for financial disaster. With over $5 trillion in outstanding student loans, the average student graduate is leaving school with a whopping $300 in debt. That's more than the average cost of a house in the U.S. It's no wonder why student loan debt is now the largest consumer debt in the U.S., even surpassing credit card debt. I know a guy who graduated from college with a degree in engineering and a whopping $80,000 in debt. He's still paying off those loans 10 years later, and his salary is barely covering the interest payments. Another friend of mine had to take out a second loan to cover living expenses during her junior year. She's now struggling to make payments while working 2 part-time jobs. But here's the thing. The problem isn't just about the amount of debt. It's about the system itself. The federal government has a monopoly on student lending, and it's making a killing off of interest payments. It's estimated that the government makes over $120 billion in interest payments on student loans each year. That's right, folks. The government is essentially profiting from our debt. So, what's the solution? Well, it's actually quite simple. We need to eliminate the interest on student loans altogether. That's right, eliminate it. Just like how the government wiped out taxes on unemployment benefits during the pandemic, we can do the same with student loans. This one policy change can single-handedly solve the student loan debt crisis. Imagine being able to pay off your debt without having to worry about interest payments. Imagine being able to invest in your future without being held back by financial burdens. That's what it means to have a debt-free future, and it's within our reach. So let's make some noise and demand change. Subscribe if you don't want to miss the next one.